Yo, what is up, my little tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on the streets of Magic Online. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. If you don't know who I am, I'm Kenji NumotTheNummy. Draft expert. We'll go with that. Yes, indeed, it is time for the Vintage Cube, and I think I'll take a walk here. A little bit of Power 9 to start the draft. Never a bad thing at all. What other good cards are we passing? So, even though there's always like one clear pick, even though there is one clear pick in this pack, you always want to check what other cards you're passing. Ragavan's insane, Prismatic Vista, Time, Ashiok. We're gonna wheel any good cards for us. Probably not. Time Walk is just too good though. Ragavan is a very close second, surprisingly, but yeah. I'll take the Time Walk. We will move on with our life. And we will see if we can do some good stuff with this. I'm just going to second pick a Signet. It's a blue Signet at that, so I like doing some broken artifact things, or rather, I just like taking artifacts in general. We'll take the Dimir Signet here. Maybe we can get a Tolarian Academy and then wheel the Golos. That would be a good plan. Only other, I would say, safe good pick here is like Gitaxian Probe, as you can just throw this into any deck, right? But Signet, honestly, maybe the best card here. It's between these two, so I'll take the Siggy and then maybe try to wheel the Golos. Good plan. Oh, yeah, I do like a Saga as well. This is just a land that you can play early and win the game by itself with. Ideally, you do have some 0 or 1 mana artifacts to go grab with it, so I mean, if you're really lucky, you get some number of mocks or whatever, but even if you're just grabbing like Top or what else? Relic of Progenitus or something, usually that's good enough value. Another consideration, I think you could probably take Zealous Conscripts if you wanted to force a little Splinter Twin action. Haven't really cared for the Splinter Twin deck this time around, though. Nahiri's decent. Planeswalker's always good. No, I think Saga is a very good pick here. Yeah, speaking of the Twin deck, we're also getting the Pestermite now, but not sure we actually want that. Wooded Foothills. Fetches are always great. Even though this one doesn't find blue currently, it's not hard to think you could find a green-blue or a red-blue land or whatever. Cloudskate is okay. It's just a fine value card. I mean, when you suspend it on turn 2, it feels good, but 5 mana is never that great. I'm going to go ahead and take the Foothills here over the Pestermite, I think. This has a lot of higher upside, though. But after passing Conscripts, I'm not sure if this is ideally what you want to do. Yeah, I'd rather just have the fetch. Lands are really good. Ooh, speaking of really good, we have a couple of good reanimate effects here. Well, reanimate cards, I should say. Reanimate proper, and then Archon of Cruelty. Archon of Cruelty is freaking disgusting. What else? Solitude, amazing. Skyclave Apparition, very, very good as well. There's the correct pick here, and then there's the pick that I want to make, right? The correct picks are, I think, Archon or Reanimate. I kind of want to just take the Relic of Progenitus. I don't really want to do the Reanimate thing. I've actually been doing a ton of that lately. So I kind of want to do something else. And even though Relic is obviously not that powerful, it's good with the Saga that we already have, you know? That's a weird pick, but here we go. That's what I'm going to do. Opposition, similar, another card I've been playing with lately that's just really, really solid, but I don't think I want to play it. I think I want to go with the artifact deck. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a Lodestone Golem here. I'm going to try to force an artifact deck, which is, okay, sure, what I do in maybe 30% of these cubes anyways, but it's one of my favorite things, so why not? Moving on to pick 7 here. Hearse is okay. I think Hearse is more of a sideboard card than anything else, since Relic at least cycles by itself. Kaito could be okay for some looting purposes, I guess. And then Mishra's Factory is fine, but I don't think we want to take that. I'm actually going to take the Kaito. A looting Planeswalker is not awful, and it does have some other utility as well. Tezzeret now for the artifact deck looks good. Academy Ruins. So the most frequently with Academy Ruins, I'm trying to assemble the Mindslaver combo with that, but that generally requires you to get a ton of accelerants you know, signets, monoliths, that type of thing. Or maybe you're lucky and you get the Academy with a bunch of artifacts. But to pull off the Academy Ruins Mindslaver combo is really, really expensive. And generally, you're just better off trying to get like Goblin Welder or Duretti to chain the Mindslaver. On the wheel, we get a Thirst or a Looting. I'm going to go with Looting here. Looting's pretty darn good in the artifact deck as well. Did wheel the Golos, right, as expected. If we only get Saga as like a good land to tutor for, I might not run this, but I will definitely run Golos if we get Tolarian Academy in packs 2 or 3. We could still be open to Storm as well if I wanted to take like the Brawl here. This is not a terrible start to Storm. It's a little bit awkward, but I think that's fine. All right, some non-pickups here. The Reanimator plan has already sailed, so we don't have to worry about that. Remember, I passed both Archon and Reanimate, some other stuff. Seachrome Coast could have some value, but I think Repeal generally is what we want here. Yeah, let's just do that. Memories for maybe the Storm deck. Okay. Not a great pack one, but not a terrible pack one, as we did get the Time Walk and a couple of other goodies. Moving to pack number 2 here. We opened another one of the extra turn effects. The other extra turn effect, actually. What else? Volcanic Island is fantastic. Leo's very good. There is another Signet here, and Spellseeker grabs Time Walk, so it kind of turns the Spellseeker into a another Time Walk effect. We might be able to wheel this. I don't believe Time Warp wheels, so let's just take all the extra turn cards. Maybe we wheel like Orzhov Signet. Okay, next pick. Wasteland is alright. Consider is okay. Whisper is decent. Couple of lands here, although I don't think either of these are worthwhile. Memory Deluge is okay. What are we doing right now? What is this deck trying to do? I think we're still leaning towards the artifact deck, but not really any straightforward plan here. We should be able to wheel both the Memory Jar and the Memory Deluge. I'll just take the Consider. Take the blue card. We might not actually end up playing black, so I'm not going to take the Whisper. That's fine. Ooh, Baby, that's a nice pack. Grim Monolith here, one of my favorite artifacts. We're passing a Mox Diamond 2, which is fantastic. Echo, also great. No, I love me a good Grim Monolith, though. Oh, hello, hello. What is this? Oh my gosh. This pack is insanity. Remand, Time Twister, Red Elemental Blast is an amazing sideboard card. Misty Rainforest, Teferi, Yawgmoth's Will, Power Stone? Holy crap, I don't know what I'm supposed to take here. I'm guessing with 2 Time Walk effects, the Time Twister is correct. But, damn. That's all I gotta say about that. Damn. Remand, Misty, Teferi, Will, Power Stone. Crazy. Okay. There's LED. I just passed Yawgmoth's Will. Is there a world where I take this and it wheels the Will? Because this could be a really good Storm deck. Now, there's a safe pick here if I just want to take Counterspell. But Lion's Eye Diamond is super juicy. I'm guessing Counterspell is just safer, though. Let's do that. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is... Oh, man. We are just getting all of the good blue cards here. This is kind of nuts. Snapcaster Mage, Time Walk, Time Warp is insane. Academy is looking solid so far. Frantic, always just good. I'm going to go for the Academy. But this might not even be right. The Snapcaster is probably the correct choice, my guess would be. There's a Grizzlebrand now, too. Sheesh. Arcane Proxy does copy Time Walk for 3 mana. Or at 7 mana, it can copy, like, Time Twister. That seems okay. It's also an artifact, so... Oh yeah, look, I mean, look at this. I don't think I've ever seen blue this open. We're getting an 8th pick mana drain, and I'm passing a blue signet. This is insane. We really want the signet, but I can't pass mana drain. Yeah, there's the spell seeker now to grab time walk or one of our counters. And we really want the Leo too. Yeah, okay. Take the memory deluge. Now we're just doing busted blue stuff and maybe not so much the full-on artifact plan. Echo is specifically okay with what? Kaito discard or looting discard? I'm guessing we're probably not going to run that one. There's the will on the wheel. I don't think we're storming, but we could do a value will with all of our time walk effects. Sorry, Mindslaver. That was the LED pack, I'm pretty sure, so... Yeah, no LED on the wheel. We'll put the will on the side for now. I'm just flabbergasted that blue has been so open, though. Need to pick up some more artifacts, I guess. But right now, we're sitting at a few. Alright, pick one of the 3rd pack. So sadly, Lotus Bloom does not get fetched with Saga, as it specifically says 0 or 1. And this does not have 0 or 1. Trinket Mage can tutor for Lotus Bloom, though, for what that's worth. I guess we're just going to take Mystic Confluence here. I don't really want this, but I guess it's okay. Coalition Relic, Bauble, Xander's Lounge, Scarab God. I think I like taking the Relic here for some more artifact mana. We have the Academy anyways, that seems fine. I mean, I need to pick up like 1 or 2 more win cons, but right now we have so many of the most busted blue cards plus multiple time walk effects. I mean, I guess that's the same thing. Is it Signet here? Very, very easy. Sheesh. I mean, maybe it's still worth running... Oh, there's Time Spiral now, too. I was gonna say, maybe it's still worth running Echo of Eons when I have Time Warp and Time Walk. But now that we have the Time Spiral, we probably don't even need that, huh? Brazen Borrower, Sheldock Isle. Oh, man alive. My deck is going to be very good at taking infinite turns, but then not having a good win con outside of, what, Tezzeret Ultimate? And maybe Saga? Feels like Sheldock's a safe pick here. There's Doretti, but no artifact to chain out. I didn't take the Slaver, which maybe was wrong. Do we want Thirst for Discovery? Seems like this would be the worst of our card draw effects. It's either Doretti or, I guess, Fatal Push, then. Doretti is so good, but doesn't make sense here. Maybe not. Dig through time. Yeah, I guess. My deck is sick, but I don't have enough win cons, so... Might have kind of messed myself up here. Looks like Lodestone probably not going to make the cut, is it? Okay. Upheaval now? Basalt Monolith? What is happening? Is this a good Upheaval deck? It's like medium. The Vamp Tutor is so juicy, too. But I feel like I need another artifact for Academy and Saga. Gosh, the Vamp Tutor is so sick. Alright, I'm gonna take the artifact. So Trinket Mage, again, only grabs that Relic. So might just bloom. I guess Scarab God's a win con. Also pretty late Necromancy. Shores on the Wheel was fantastic. So was the Watery Grave. Alright, I mean, I don't know. I felt like, or I feel like I've done this pretty frequently recently. I just get kind of scatterbrained on the deck I'm trying to build. So this looks busted, but it might not actually be that busted. I have a feeling a lot of our wins are going to be to concessions, but if the opponent like makes me play it out and makes me kill them somehow, we might have a little bit of a hard time doing so, you know? Do I want to run the Bloom here? So Tezzeret and Scarab God are going to be our main win cons, outside of the opponent scooping out of frustration from me being going kind of infinite on taking extra turns. Which is a little legitimate strategy for sure. Yeah, I guess we don't want the Bloom, do we? Oh, whoops. I guess this Wooded Foothills doesn't do anything either, does it? So blue, black, blue, black, blue, blue, colorless. Okay. Weird deck. I'm not going to need too many black sources here. But I think this has potential. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's probably enough artifacts. I still think the Lodestone Golem can be okay. It's just a little bit awkward in this deck. Because if we're trying to take... Yeah, it's just a little bit too awkward. All right. Well, no promises. I could see this deck going 3-0. I could also see us going 0-3. But this has... This is the most powerful blue spells in Magic minus, like, Ancestral Recall. So we're going to have some fun here. Let's do it. Okay, here are for round number 1 of this Vintage Cube with our busted blue cards deck. We will be on the play here with a decent looking hand. So we're going to go turn 1 Island so we can hold up Spell Pierce. And then if we want to, we can play turn 2 Monolith, or we can just go turn 2 Saga Pass, holding up Spell Pierce again. Fast Bond, that is a nice target. All right, and now we don't have to worry about holding up Spell Pierce anymore. We can just go Saga Grim Monolith. Hopefully that Fast Bond was the entirety of the opponent's plan and we just ruined it. There's a chance that we fire off Time Spiral next turn too. I mean, if they don't do anything here. Or anything relevant anyways. Spell Seeker, huh? We can Spell Seek for... We could Spell Seek for Time Walk if we wanted to do that. The Saga's gonna pop off next turn, though. It might just be better to go land, pass, and make a token. Or I could Kaito. Yeah, maybe Kaito minus make a token's better, too. Okay, let's do that. Let's get the Planeswalker online. Make a ninja, and then we can start drawing extra cards next turn. Eternal Witness. Are they going to get back their Sakura Tribe Elder? It's scarier if they get back Fast Bond, which they did. Okay. Now that makes our Time Spiral a lot worse. Oh, geez. Interesting. That's a good draw. Okay, so now we are just gonna probably hold up. Hold up Counterspell, I think. Do we want to exile our Spell Piercing Saga? I think so. Let's go ahead and use the floating mana to draw a card. And then I guess I don't want to attack this turn. Let's just loot instead. And that way we can block the Eternal Witness with Kaito. That mana drain was really solid. If they go for some big play here, then we're going to go pop off with effectively infinite, I would think. Mana drain into Spellseeker, Time Walk, into Time Spiral. Hope to get a couple of extra turns. They only have one card in their hand. And that's a lovely one. All right. At this point, we might not even need to really even spiral. Okay. Let's go ahead and just loot first. Go for the Spellseeker. Grab the Time Walk. Go ahead and just Time Walk, land, attack. Yeah, we don't even need to Time Spiral here. Attack for one, draw with Kaito. Oh, I guess if I Tezzeret, I can't hold up Counterspell. So let's just consider this turn. Keep the island on top. Pass. Cycle land. Yep, I like that. Good, and that should be enough then. Need to find a few more artifacts, though. Because if Tezzeret Ultimate is our game plan, then having only Grim Monolith right now is not very good. Oh, well. Okay, 3, 4, 5, Tezzeret. Untap. Time Warp. Attack for one. Draw with Kaito. Shelldock Isles active. Mystic Confluence. Let's go ahead and untap the Monolith. Just say go. We are in no rush to do anything here. Shark Typhoon. Oh, that's slightly annoying. Uncounterable effect. Riftwing Cloudskate. Alright, so now I think we'll probably go for the game plan of taking infinite turns, even though we're going to refuel the opponent's hand with Time Spiral. I assume they're attacking Tezzeret here. Oh, no, they're going to go with Kaito. Okay. Fine. Oh, that's pretty darn good too, actually. So do I even want to... Gosh, I don't think we need a Time Spiral. They have one card in their hand. Yeah, and we have Confluence too. All right. I mean, this is a grindy scenario. Oh, now we just have Arcane Proxy Time Walk, and that'll also do it. Good. That makes it easy for me. All right. Like I said, this deck is just kind of durdle infinite turns, but our win cons are very slow. But hey, whatever works. Do we want to ring in Repeal versus a deck with Shark Typhoon? Looks like Shriekmaw's actually pretty good versus them too. The Spell Pierce actually looked really bad, except for the except for the fact that we had it on turn 1 versus their turn 1 fast bond. So I think Spell Pierce is a fine cut, and then we just go to the next game. What's our most busted opener we can get? I don't have any 0 mana acceleration. I guess we probably had close to our best opening hand, right? Turn 1 Spell Pierce interaction. We'll keep this on the draw. That's fine. Need to find a Signet on turn 2 would be clutch. Dimir Signet would be pretty damn good. Let's put the Scarab God underneath. Signet? Black Source. Alright, that's still good. Though they didn't do anything turn 1 or 2. Manamorphose. Okay. Blue-black? Typhoon for 1? I'm gonna go ahead and Fatal Push their token end of turn, because I think we want to go with Kaito next turn. I guess if I go with Relic... okay. I guess we'll go for Relic so I can Golos next turn then. But Kaito digging for one of our big card draw effects or time walk effects honestly might have been slightly better. I'm gonna grab their Manamorphose back, that's fine. Aha, exactly what we were looking for. Okay. Float. Guess we just go with Golos here. Grab Urza's Saga. They have 6 cards in their hand, so this is a decent time to fire off Spiral. Alright, there's their Morphos again. Wall of Roots, and they can play a 3-drop here. Ooh, that's bad. Shoot. That's really bad for us. Okay. So that changes our plans dramatically. I guess we're gonna go Kaito make a token. And pass. And then I can consider on their turn to draw a card still. Sheesh, Leovold's really bad for us. We might still just win with the Saga tokens, though. And we're not too far away from Sheldock Isle getting Scarab God. Yikes. All right, let's look for one of our many counters. Did not hit. Okay. I mean, that's bad, but it's not the worst case scenario. Might as well tap it for mana. Bad draw. Let's get our relic. Go to combat. So I'm planning on tapping down my creatures to kill the Kaito next turn. I guess we want them to tap our creatures. So notably, I didn't use Kaito there because since I didn't attack, if I uptick Kaito, I simply have to discard a card while Leovold's on the battlefield. Uh-oh, this is a big spell. Coma. Well, that can't be countered, so there's no point sacking the relic and looking. That might be game over there. Leovold opposition Coma is kind of disgusting. Oh, nice thing here, Memory Deluge does not draw, it just looks. So what we might be able to do here is get enough time walk effects that... well, I guess they keep getting tokens every upkeep, though. That's the awkward thing. They might tap the Sheldock in response here to take me off of it. Yep, good play. Okay. Does Spellseeker grab something here? The Fatal Push is now exiled, so I can't kill the Leo that way. No, it doesn't grab much, so we might as well just take the Drain or the Monolith. Monolith for extra mana? Oh, Monolith for extra power on our tokens makes sense. Okay, tap one. Tap 2. Attack for 1, uptick for extra loyalty. Then we, let's see. Time Walk. Crappy thing is they keep getting tokens with Coma. Hey, there we go. There we go. Okay. That should do her, I think. Because now we're going to take too many turns, and all we need to do is now find our what you call it? Time warp. And now I can Scarab God here as well. Let's go to combat. That's fine. So obviously they can still just block with Coma on the 7/7 and then sack a Serpent. Yep. Gosh, the Coma making a token every turn is so awkward. 7 memory. Oh, Confluence works. That bounces. Ah, perfect. And we had Shriekmaw. All right, never mind. We are golden gravy goose here. And that should be the game, even though they get to draw a bunch of cards. We take another turn, we have more than lethal. They need to hit like Force of Negation or Force of Will. And have a blue card here. Beautiful. I forgot we had so many good blue cards in our deck. That's funny. All right, good stuff. And again, we still had Time Warp to go look for, so GG's got the first round. Busted blue cards, wins again. Go. On to round number 2 here of the Vintage Cube. We're in with busted blue cards. Ooh, that is a Magic the Gathering hand. And you know what? I like these type of hands. We have a few cards that if we draw them, we'll kind of just win the game. I'm thinking about you, Time Spiral and Time Twister. Nice person. So we're probably just going to play a Signet on turn 2 would be my guess. Oh, that's a great draw. Fantastic. So you want to lead with Izzet Signet here, and then next turn I can go Dimir. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They both produce blue, but if either of these was a double off color, we would need to lead with the double off color first, and then play the overlapping one next turn. So Dimir Signet into Kaito. Probably just make a token again. Go from there. Signet of their own, I approve. We don't actually want to draw the Scarab God until a lot later, I feel like, but maybe just running out of 5/5 could be good enough. Witherbloom command. Let's see. Destroy target non-land, non-creature permanent with... They killed my Signet and they killed my token. Extremely rude. All right, let's loot. What do we want to lose here? Monolith now? I guess we don't need. And hope that Scarab GZ on turn 4 can do some work. They probably think that I'm on a Reanimator deck. This definitely looks like Reanimator. Blue-black with Kaito, Scarab God. Little do they know. They have 4 mana here. Some, what is this? A Gilded Drake! Okay. I feel like I continuously play against Gilded Drakes these days. Into channel? Am I dead? What? What is this deck? Oh, Karn. I guess they're gonna eat the Kaito. Or maybe they eat the Drake so that I... Yeah, they have to eat the Drake, unless they're gonna just uptick here. Which wouldn't be bad, I guess. They did eat the Drake. Okay. That's good. So let's loot. Discard. Time Warp. Make a token. Spell Seeker. Time Walk. Attack Karn. Draw a card with Kaito. Looking for any of our draw 7 effects. Okay, so we can play a Relic for free. Time Spiral. Then there's a Time Walk effect again. Yeah, we're just going to go infinite this turn. These turns. Can I find another Time Walk effect? We have a few different ways to... Oh, no, I can bounce my Spell Seeker. We win, right? We win. I can bounce my Spell Seeker with Mystic Confluence. Draw a card. Let's see, so we go Tez. Untap. Three, 6. Well, we can return our Scarab God too. Spell Seeker. Time Walk. And then we just win with Tezzeret Ultimate. Oh my god, what has he done? What has he done? What did I say? We just needed to find one of our draw 7 effects. Yeah. How many turns was that? That was like Time Warp into Time Walk into draw 7 into Time Warp into Time Walk. We're having a good time here. Who needs turns? Not my opponent. Oh god, I thought there was... Never mind. Anyway. What did we see from them? Channel, some other stuff. I think we're just running this back, huh? Man, this is a pretty mediocre hand. If this hand had Counterspell or Mana Drain, it'd be an easy keep, but I'm not sure we actually want to keep this. It's turn 3 Relic, turn 4 Golos. I'll keep, but knowing our deck power level, I almost wonder if hands like these are just mulligans, you know? It's very possible that I'm supposed to mulligan a hand like this. Maybe consider can find us one of our counters that we want to hold up. Okay, I really hope we find a counter now, because I'm guessing a channel could be in our future. Well, specifics, Kenji. You found your counter, but not the 2-mana counter that you wanted. Yep. Might just be dead. Ugh. Oh, hey, wait a minute. That's actually fine. As far as the channel hits are concerned. Uh-oh. That sucks. Ugin was not super relevant, honestly. The Skydiver stealing my Monolith is unfortunate. They can pay 4 life if they want to untap it. I mean, yeah, Ugin ultimating in 2 turns is obviously really bad, but... God, I wish we had like a stifle for the Ugin ability. So, this could have just been on me. Sure. Still winnable, though. We hit a couple time walk effects off the top. No, because I don't have anything to do with it. I think I just Golos for Academy. Oh, you know what? I could have grabbed Shelldock, too. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Alright, well, here's Ugin Ultimate. That's what kills us. Glenelendra kills us. So unless they tap out here, it's a pretty easy concession. Yeah, not even good enough. That, if they didn't have Glenelendra, we might have started to pop off, but... Well, let's see if they counter it first. I guess we won't just straight up concede yet. Nah, GG's. So I don't regret my keep, but we definitely need to have access to one of our early counters, it feels like. Again with these hands. Like, this is perfectly keepable, but we have so many better hits. Wow, that's really bad. Do I go to 5? I think I have to. Okay. Well, that's probably game over. We can go to 4, but we need to hit the perfects. This isn't bad, actually, for a 4-card hand. Hopefully we can hit channel here. No, that's not channel mana. Our best possible draws right now are probably just lands for the foreseeable future. I think I just have to pass. Good enough. So we can go Tezzeret into go grab our Coalition Relic, into Kaito make a token and cross our fingers. Mulligan to 4. What can you do? Yeah, that's... God damn it, not again. Oh, if I have a permanent leave the battlefield, I can trigger that. So... Yeah, I guess I kind of have to. They get to draw a card, but we deal with the Leo, and that gives us outs. Okay. Hey, that's a nice one. Okay, hey, we're still in this. We are still in this freaking game. If we find our Time Spiral or Time Twister, it's just so good. They have 7 cards in their hand right now. I might be cycling off our Relic end of turn, depending on. Glenalendra, that's an immediate counterspell. Holy crap. Nice. Make them exile one of their cards. Add a counter. Attack for 1, draw an extra card. Do we fire off this relic yet? We lose our mana drain and our counter spell if we do this. But I guess it's probably right. I'm gonna hold the land in case they kill my token. And that way I can still loot away the island with Kaito. So we mulligan to 4, but we have just as many cards left effectively as they do. Come on, deck. Downfall, Kaito. Yeah, it's too bad. But hopefully that's their best play this turn and maybe their only play. Oseiju, my monolith. I am okay with that for sure. Feels like Shelldock Isle might have been a better choice for them. There it is. Okay, very nice. Very, very nice. Boom. Boom, 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 baby. Let's go. Lead off with the Time Walk. Oh, I should have cycled my relic first. That's what I should have done. Not a huge deal, I guess. Let's grab Consider here to go digging for more, and then we're going to go Monolith. Add a counter. Attack for 1. Nice. That's pretty good too. Let's see. Blue, float, Consider. Keep that on top. Academy. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, now I can actually play the Monolith here. So 3, 6, 7. Hardcast Proxy as a fatty. Get the Time Walk. Yep, we got him. So we're going to take an extra turn here. We're going to resolve Scarab God and Kaito. We're going to hit them for 2. They'd go down to 14. We then have 9, 10, 11. We'd also draw multiple more cards. We'd hit Confluence. Yeah. Woo! This blue deck is nice. They almost got me, but this blue deck is nice. That was a mulligan to 4. Let's get that 3-0, baby. Let's go, go, go. All right, on to the third and final round here of this Vintage Cube draft with our Insano blue spells. 5 land, 2 5-drops. That is a mulligan. That is a keep. We're going to lose the Scarab God here. We really need to hit another land in the first couple of draw steps here. Saga as our only other land is very awkward. Okay. I think I have to fire off Time Walk. And again, really need to hit a land here. Wow. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. Damn, land there is so good. Didn't matter what kind of land it was. Sure. Alright, so let's float. The worst part is, man, we don't want to, like, we have to grab our relic here, but we don't want to pop it and exile our Time Walk from our graveyard, but I'm not sure I have a choice. That's so bad. This might be game losing. Chaining Time Walk is one of our best ways to win. So now our Spell Seekers become worse, our Proxies become worse, our Draw 7s have become much, much worse. I mean, at least we're making our land drops now, but... so brutal. Getting lucky. We're absolutely getting lucky here and making our land drops now, because if we were just drawing more spells and not making land drops, the opponent would be on a huge advantage. Yeah, we're getting very lucky. So I think I'm going to fire off Confluence at the end of their turn here if they don't do anything and just try to draw a bunch of cards. Okay, that just snap resolved. Remember, proxy does not work with time warp, so this proxy is now a very, very bad card. Venser, that's fine. I could have floated black there and Fatal Push the Venser, but I don't think that's what we want to be doing. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to hold Monolith, discard Proxy. What if the opponent's just actually flooding out? 5 cards in their hand, though. That seems kind of unlikely. Hmm. Brazen, my coalition? Oh, Cycle Miscalc. All right. They did have some number of counters in their hand. Joke's on them. I had no good plays, so... Five cards in hand, infinite mana. We'll go for the Kaito resolve next turn. That's fine. That's less fine, but still okay, I think. Oh, Spell Pierce was another really good draw here. Okay, so black, 1/1. Kaito. Let's make a token. Play land and go for Time Walk. Or Time Warp. Okay. Not forget to put a counter on. Exile target instrument with mana value less than or equal to this power. Being 4 is so awkward here. If we find a draw 7, we're going to go for it. 100%. Lightning Bolt the Kaito. Okay. Well, I kind of need to draw the card, so... Sucks I can't Spell Pierce that. That does not grab Time Walk anymore, but... we can go grab Mana Drain. Okay. That's not the worst. Ay. Exiling Time Walk. I mean, I guess it... No, I was going to say, I guess that doesn't matter, but no, if we hadn't exiled the Time Walk, the proxy would have given us an extra turn as well here already. Murktide Regent and an Island. They could be on Splinter Twin of some variety. They could just be on the red-blue Controlly as well. Alright, so we did give them a treasure, but we block the Venser, push the Goblin, and now our Kaito, in theory, survives. Hmm. 4 cards in hand, pass. Yeah, their hand must just be really freaking bad. What do I even grab with Tezzeret now? Relic's gone, Saga's an enchantment. Do we want to just uptick here? I guess put a charge counter on this and uptick. End of turn trickies. What do you got? Oh, there it is. I think we just let that resolve. They know I have mana drain. I know they know I have mana drain. Oh, they did untap it. Funny. So, Fable of the Mirror Breaker doesn't go off with Pestermite infinitely, but it does go off one time for every mana that you have, so in essence, it would be lethal here. Yeah, we're not in a good spot. It looks like a very winnable matchup, though. They have a miscalculation and a Venser that we know for interaction, but the game all hinged on me missing my land drop and having to sack not only my Saga, but also my Time Walk. So 2 of our win cons just eaten game 1, or on the first couple turns. Thieving Skydiver, okay. Well, in order to steal this, they need to pay 5 at least. I think I have to counter this, and then just hope that I find a time spiral effect next turn. I assume they kill... Well, they might actually hit the Teferi, or Tezzeret, because it's on ultimate mana. Nope, they're gonna kill Kaito. Okay. So be it. Oh god, you know what I can do here, actually? Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can go white, green, Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one. I was supposed to -5 in Golos. And then I could spin Golos. Oh my gosh. And I don't think the Tezzeret ability applies to my, That's so sick. I don't think the Tezzeret ability applies to creatures that are entering. Right? This is still going to be a 4-3 and not a 5-5. Man. Oh no, that sucks so bad. Dude. I'm really sad. Oh, that's so brutal. We would have been able to spin Golos. You can imagine hitting Time Twister or Time Spiral and then redrawing our one Time Warp. That's... okay, well... it is what it is. Sad misclick. I mean, I did want to kill the Tezzeret so we could do the proxy plan if it didn't work out, but... looks like they just have Kiki Jiki proper here. I have to kill the Fable there, and not their Pestermite, though. Because the thing is, if I don't kill the Pestermite, then they can copy the Recruiter instead, and the Recruiter grabs another piece, so... oh, that was bad luck. Bad luck in a variety of ways. We missed our land drop. So we had to sack the Saga, we had to exile our Time Walk, and then I misclicked the Tezzeret. I'm supposed to use the -X for 5, grab Golos, spin Golos. And I mean, that's a possible game winner. That's so... I'm upset, but what are you gonna do? Alright, GG's. Let's just win the next 2 games. Alright, into game 2 of the third and final round after that very unfortunate game 1. Unfortunate in so many different ways, but we got a pretty nice opener this time at least. No more mulligans. I don't think there's any need to consider turn 1 here. And we will go ahead and just run out the Signet, because I'm not going to be able to hold up mana drain after playing Signet anyway, so it doesn't make sense to wait until turn 3. We know the opponent has a miscalculation too, so I'd rather just run the Signet past a miscalc. Man. That would have been so cool, though. Can you imagine? Tutoring Golos, activating the ability, and hitting. And that play was only made possible because Tezzeret untapped the Coalition Relic the first time. So we were able to add 3 different colors with the Relic. Oh, man. It's gonna haunt my dreams. Petty theft my token, okay. Or my Signet, that's fine. Well, we'll go ahead and consider now and then play out the Signet. I will keep that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and Time Walk right now, and then we can go Signet plus Hold Up Drain. This way, if they go for like a Fable next turn, we can blow them out. The question is, am I going to want to proxy my Time Walk beforehand? Probably not. Right? Taking an extra turn with proxy doesn't really do anything right now, so we'd rather leave the Time Walk in our deck. so that I could tutor it with Spellseeker later on, stuff like that. If anything, I would proxy the Consider right now. Come on. Play out the fable. Do it, do it, do it. Two mana spell. If they tap both their islands for it, I'll go ahead. Yep. That's fine. And we want to tap the Signet in case they have a Daze. Just no downside to floating 1 mana here. I mean, they might not be missing a land, but I don't mind this. Because now we're going to have 8 mana after. So 2 floating. Means if they have a Spell Pierce, we can pay through it. Those were some pretty awkward hits. Yeah, so we can just go Coalition Relic, pass with Confluence open, and if they don't do anything, then we can just Memory Deluge end of turn. Not bad hits by any means. But no taking extra turns with this hand. Hello? What are you doing over there? We have a significant mana advantage on them too. Okay, I don't mind seeing a tap land. They just want to chart a course again, great. Signet's fine. They might be holding up Miscalc no, though. Oh, no, maybe not. They're going to go for something else. Chart a course now. Okay, I'm also fine with this. So we're going to go add a counter to Relic as well as Memory next turn. Sorry, end of turn. Time Walk, Counterspell, beautiful. So this is another scenario where our Time Walk doesn't actually do too much. But I think I'm going to fire it off here still. Let's lead with the Time Walk. And then go Memory Deluge, Flashback, or whatever kicker. Flashback, yeah, Flashback. Let's see. Proxy on Time Walk now. Plus Tezzeret is a win. Nice. Okay. There we go. And that will be 20 damage. So, monolith. 3, 4, 5, Tezzeret. Untap the monolith and the signet. Tezzeret's up to 5. Prototype my time walk, and then we hit him for lethal damages. Not not like we need any of this, of course. Okay. They saw the writing on the wall. Good, good, good. Okay, come on. We will always be very, very sad if we lose this game and ask a what if in game 1. That would have been... I'm just kicking myself not getting to spin Golos when it could have been so, so cool, you know? Alright, this is a keeper. We're not going to time walk until maybe turn 3 or 4, I would think. So it might just be spell seeking for a counter here. I don't know, maybe if I don't draw a land next turn, we time walk and just try to find a land. Because we also know they have like the Skydiver in their deck too, right? Yeah, let's just go off for the early time walk. Try to find a land here. Not great. Damn it. So the reason I am running out the monolith, even though it's neutral, is because if we draw now the Attilarian Academy, it's going to tap for more mana immediately. Oh boy, I hope we don't lose another game to this kind of mana screw scenario. The good news is, if they have their Skydiver, it can currently only steal Monolith, which isn't doing anything for us. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to Kaito and loot. Well, that resolve. Oh, maybe they just have the Splinter Twin combo. Jeez Louise. Yeah, what can you do? If they somehow have nothing here, maybe we have a chance, but... I'm gonna be really frustrated if they just have the win now. What is the wording on this? If a permanent you control left the battlefield, what is phasing considered? Is phasing considered leaving the battlefield? I'm actually not 100% sure. I don't think it is, though. Let me Google this real quick. Phasing in or out doesn't count as a permanent entering or leaving the battlefield, so abilities that look for those conditions will not apply. Okay. They untapped it again. I wonder if they just have the win. We didn't see Splinter Twin last game, or first game rather. And they're 2 red off of Kiki. All right. Oh, they are just nabbing Thieving Skydiver, so it must already be in their hand. Okay. Can I draw some lands, please? Tolarian Academy off the top, and I think we might be looking somewhat good. Oh, man. Oh, the frustration sets in. All right, Kaito. Academy? Please? Well, it is a land. I guess I go Spellseeker for mana drain now. It's a land that will also leave the battlefield in 2 turns, you know? Oh, okay. Hopefully they don't have their Brazen Bounce Relic this turn, but even if they did, they don't have the triple red quite yet. I'm assuming they're just going to go for Skydiver here. On their island. They're still pretty far away from Kiki Jiki by the looks of it. So this is probably just kicker for 3, and we're going to mana drain if that's the case. Yeah. Kind of have to, otherwise they steal my relic, which is giving us a chance right now. Oh, I hope they attack with Recruiter. Oh, very nice. Oh my gosh, we have a chance. Now our Fatal Push, we get to Fatal Push the Pestermite end of turn. Holy crap. They didn't even attack the Planeswalker either. Holy smokies. Okay. Okay. So let's figure this out now. Colorless. 3. 1, 2, 3. Untap. And then we go for Spiral. We 100% go for Spiral. Because we're going to be left with so much excess mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're going to have 9 mana or something. 9 plus mana. Post Spiral. What are they doing over there? Come on, opponent, let me have fun! Remember when I said we were lacking win cons, but I was just very wrong? Turns out taking infinite turns is a good enough win con. Okay, well, I guess I will pause the video for a moment while our opponent's timing out. Okay, they let it resolve. No! They conceded! No! The most anticlimactic! Ah! I am upset. They let me resolve the untap and then they conceded. Boo! Boo! Alright, well, anyways, like I said, we had 1 blue floating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We time Spiral off of 2 blue, 4 colorless. We have a bunch of excess mana, and we have any number of draws that will just win the game, right? So I already have 3 artifacts on the battlefield. We could activate the Saga for the 4th, then Tezzeret Ultimate would win if we found any number of our Time Walk effects, of which Spellseeker was a win, Time Walk was a win, Time Warp was a win, and then any number of my card draw effects that found one of the Time Walks was also a win. But that was nice. That was a very, like, blue was so open during the draft. We got all of the draw 7 effects with a ton of this deck was fun. I'll put it like that. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Sad ending, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you back for some more Vintage Cube tomorrow. Bye-bye.